pretty babe. Some call her Barely.
Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna start with the bases for my face. Pardon me if I actually don't know all of the names for these makeup shenanigans because I haven't been shooting makeup stuff in a while. I think I need to fix my brows a little bit. I'm just gonna like correct them here. We haven't started with the story, so just pardon me. I'm still just trying to register the whole thing that I'm shooting in my head, and then we can go on HUNZ. Let me just shape my brows a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me just zoom in. I have a little bit of hairs under my brows, so that's all I need to kind of correct, you know what I mean? So I'm just putting on a lotion. Hope you guys can see. I'm just removing like these small hairs under here. I'm having cannon quab. These are remains from my last video. Okay, HUNZ, so I already have what do I have? I have my serum on my skin, which is what I use every day when I wash my face, obviously, which is a Gentle Magic product. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more base for my makeup to kind of sit on top of it, because lately I have pores, so I'm trying to just protect my skin from all the mess because I do makeup often. So I'm just gonna use this moisturizer by Sukin. I'm gonna start with it, just a little bit on my skin. Going to what am I drinking? What's this?
The Goose Chenin Blanc 2080.
Let me show them the bottle. Where is it? Ah, it's so beautiful. Okay, this is how the bottle looks. It's called the Goose and it's a Chenin Blanc 2020 version. It's very nice. Let's get straight into it. So I'm going to start with this primer from Fit Me. I always tell people that Fit Me products are actually doing the most and they are sleeping on them, guys. Like Maybelline did the most with Fit Me products. This primer also has enough oil to hold you through the day. Okay, anyway, so today I am telling you a story about, do you guys think I should have a color correction concealer? I'm just gonna go in with it and then start with the makeup and the story, I promise. Baby, please come here for the last time. Do you mind? Like I wanted wait. Okay, HUNZ, so the story is based on when I had a fight outside a club. And I'm sick and tired of telling you guys I was with so and so because I literally am consistently talking about the same people. So I'm sure that you guys will understand that, guys. It's my best friends. Like now because it's always them. Like it's always them. These are two mosquitoes. Kuzo and Tino. So this is how the day goes. We obviously, you know, being ourselves, we wake up, okay guys, let's go clubbing. Cool. I'm sure it was not even planned. Like, fuck it. Like, do you guys still plan going out with your besties? I doubt, because it's always like a moment for us. Like you wake up and it's like, ciao, what are you doing? Let's do this. So anyway, cool. That was the day. We find ourselves out. We're at one of the clubs in Bram. I don't know if I should call it a club or a pub, yeah, but we were at that place called Kitcheners. And we certainly went there when we were drunk already. That's the first thing about that night. We had pre-drinks somewhere and a good lunch at there was an opposite nice restaurant there called Smokehouse. I'm actually quite dark around my mouth, so I'm just trying to correct it. I want to see what happens because I never really used this, guys. Funny enough, I always use it on my clients. Okay, so now there we were. Get to Kitcheners. It's all good. We're getting sloshed. as usual. Okay, I'm gonna use some Estee Lauder. I'm gonna mix it with a darker color because this is a little bit too lighter than my shade. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna go in with this one. It's number 335 from Fit Me, Maybelline. Literally. Everyone is minding their own business. Kuto wants to be there, Tina wants to be there, I want to be somewhere else, probably at the dance floor all the time, child, because they always played hip-hop and I loved dancing to hip-hop. No problem. So we keep checking on each other. I'm sure you guys know, man, if you go out with your busybody friends, you know that always happens. I think I still look orange, so I'm gonna put the lighter shade more than the other shades. I think it's gonna work because the color corrector is like a mess already. Like, it's too orange. It's making me look red. So cool. There we were, guys, like minding our own business. Yeah, box ya chekana like omunye nomunye lena. Stagiwe, mind you, please keep that in mind. Like siyabshaya, like asilali nabo, asiniki chance. Suddenly Tino comes to me, yabo, comes to me on some, okay, so there's a bitch at the club that's busy following him. Okay, why is the bitch following you? Apparently the bitch is into me. Like, I was thinking, obviously he's assuming things because we're getting drunk. Oh my god, la makala lawa, what am I gonna do? So he's like, yeah, I think the bitch is into me, and clearly she doesn't understand or get the fact that I'm gay. Yeah, bo. Ah man, we don't take it serious. We always hear stories from Tino. We're just like, ah man, like, I feel like how can't she realize, you know what I mean? Like, how can she not see something that's so obvious? As if it's obvious to everyone that, you know, Tino's gay, because it's not like we skate, you know what I mean? There was a point in time where we're eating. We buy food, we're eating. While we're eating, guys, now Mogel on the table, she's trying to put her hand to eat. Like, no greeting, no questions asked whatsoever.
Applause, bitch, you made me mad, bitch.
You know when you know people and you know these are your people that you fucks with, and you know it's like they owe you their lives. Like, you come in and actually just drink or do whatever on their table or in their plates. No one's gonna say anything. That's what that girl did. Started eating. Then we look at each other. We look away, me and Kuto, because it's like, okay, fine, we don't want to start trouble, but like, what the fuck is this, you know? And then, you know, on top of it, this girl realized the good team. Me and Kuta are looking at each other like, what the fuck, bitch? But no, child, it didn't bother her. We're actually judging her. I need some concealer. So now, okay guys, sharp, no problem, no fights, enough judgment for the day. We continue minding our business. We finished eating, obviously, and then we, like, I think I'm the one that actually left the table first, because I was like, fuck this shit. Because on top of it all, you know when someone comes to your table and she's literally, like, you can see she's trying to start trouble, or rather she's that girl that thinks, you know, she can just be troublesome and then people won't mind. So I'm like, as in, because I know myself, I actually would, like, change her mind, guys. Like, yo, the next minute I'm a different person. Like, you'll be asking yourself, what happened to that girl? So okay, cool. And then I tell myself, as in, let me just disappear before anything bad happens. So I tell my friends, as in your toilets, I'll be back. Kuto follows me, right, to the bathroom. Unfortunately, Utino remains in brief. Tino is usually like a very chilled person. He's nice. He's not quick to overreact when something bad is happening, or when someone is trying to overreact or do something funny like that girl. Okay, fine, we get you, bitch. You're not quick to overreact, but we're not gonna watch a bitch disrespect us. Like, you're gonna have to do something about it. Get to the bathroom, and then obviously we start talking about how, you know what, let's not ruin our night because of this bitch. Like, let's just move on and like act like it didn't happen. Okay, sharp. We continue drinking, gumnandi, guys. So we partied till they closed. Now it's time to go home. So mind you, we went to the bathroom to discuss this girl, and we at some point called Tino to say, as in, Don't be fussy about it because she's trying to start trouble. I don't know if we ever told him to be like, just be straight up with her, tell her that you're gay or what, because guys, I mean, this pooza is taggy, like fuck it, a lot could have happened that night. Thus we were not there to be telling Tino what to do with his life. Yeah, bo? Okay, sure. I just need to blend this concealer as well. So cool, now it's time to bounce, right? People are heading out, yeah, but bit by bit, obviously, like we can see it's time, like it's close to leaving time. So we go to Tino. Tino, guys, is standing with this girl. Okay, fine, we're not gonna be fussy about it, but like, okay, bitch, get ready to leave. We're about to leave, right? That's us. Okay, sharp. Tino has no problem. Cool, I'm gonna get ready for us to leave. Sharp. I remember us delaying even a bit, you know, some more with Kuzo to say, okay, let's not just dash out because we can't leave Tino there. First of all, we are aware that we are all drunk. We went there in my car and we obviously didn't want to leave anyone behind. So we stay a bit. Eventually, or rather finally, Tino comes back and then now we're leaving. Okay, sharp. Are we good to go, bitch? Yeah, sure, let's go. All right, see a hand again. Guys, we get outside. Now we're okay. Okay. Tino, can you like balance us on in terms of Gunzagalan? Did you not tell this girl Uguti Gunzagalan? He's like, I actually told this girl like from A to Z about how gay I am. Alright? I can't talk to her like that. And I feel like Umo girl wants that business that I can't offer. Okay, we keep our calm with Kuzo because we saw she's trying to start trouble, right? So we told each other, okay, you know what, we're not gonna like be fussy or rather get in between them and then start talking. Okay, so we decide we're just gonna go stand outside and wait for him. Sharp. We go stand outside, we wait, guys. You know what waiting is? We wait. I'm now saying like about 45 minutes later. I think we stepped out an hour before they closed. 45 minutes later, a lot of people are coming out. We're even thinking, man, come on, like there's no one inside now. So I get in and I'm like, I'm gonna go fetch the nigga. You know when you can't even like get a chance to talk to the person you came to because this girl is just on your case. Like she looked at me like, what the fuck, bitch? Because I'm still talking to this guy, yeah, bro? So I'm like, Tino, we're about to leave. Like, can you finish? Because we are leaving. Or should we leave you? And Tino is just like, no chance, bitch. He's like, you have to wait for me, guys. I mean, how do you expect me to get home and stuff? So I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, it's not like I didn't know I have to wait for you. Okay, sharp. I'm like, you know what? I will wait. But please hurry, yeah, guys. We go wait outside now. I remember, I think we even asked to buy more ciders because once you step outside, you're not allowed to get back in. I eventually, I said, no. You know what? That's it. Like, I'm going into Festino myself if you can't get him. Kuto steps in. I don't know what she said when she got inside, but I know for a fact whatever she said didn't sit well with Mokel. And then she steps out, comes to me. Tino comes outside following Kuto to obviously rush to my car because I think at this point he thinks I'm gonna leave him. He comes outside rushing, guys. Now, Han, would you believe if I tell you this girl rushed outside following Tino, dragging him by force on some, no, you can't leave me. I mean, we've been talking. I don't know what promises or whatever Tino said, but me knowing Tino would not lie to that bitch. Like, there is no way he'd lie about shit he can't provide. But no, honey, my girl was convinced Utino can give her what she's looking for. Now it gets to me, Utino, we're not gonna just sit here and act like we not getting our time wasted. We have to step in or rather say something, yabo. So this girl actually stops what she's doing because she's definitely not gonna get what she's looking for and she's actually literally wasting our time. So now it's like us against Tino and it's Tino against her, or rather her against Tino, because Tino is blocking us from going to the car and she's blocking Tino from going to the car. Do you guys understand, Uguti? No one was outside at that point. It's just us and the bouncers watching us. Clearly. Also, I can't believe those bouncers actually let us go through so much trouble and not helped us up until to that point that I'm going to right now. So anyway, sharp, now it's that thing of, okay, Tino, what the fuck did you say to this girl? Because now it's like we're starting to not believe it's Tino who played his cards right, or he was honest with this girl. So we like, please just tell her that you are fucking gay. Like, we need to go, because my girl was meaning business, guys. She was like, you are not going anyway. And when we tried to step in to say, listen, baby girl, this is our friend, we know what's going on, we know him from Fantuka, we came in with him, we know who he is, motherfucker, gay AF, like, can you just let him go? Answer, no, why else Kulumeli? And then now it's like, we had to, you know, when you had to hold someone in his mouth and be like, fucking talk, bitch,
Come on. Bitch, come on.
honestly wouldn't even say Tino didn't want to say the truth or anything. It's that thing of, it was starting to be funny now, because at some point we were all laughing on some, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? Like, can't she hear us? You know, when you say something to someone and you believe maybe we're only correct, like we're only balance on your words. So we're like, listen, my baby, motherfucker gay. If you don't understand what gay is, okay, he's a girl too, okay? So we went on and on and on, no baby girl, up until to a point where we see, okay, now we really have to go. Like, we're not playing games with you, bitch. Like, we want to go, nah? I go, I get in the car. I kind of left Kuto and the girl behind, and Tino, obviously. So I go get in the car, I started, and while I'm in the car, guess what I'm seeing behind me? It's like the car was like a bit distant. I don't know if 100 meters or less. No, 100 meters is a lot. Probably 20 meters away from the club. Like, I had parked just opposite it. While I'm in the car and I look back now, I see pushes going on. I'm like, man, there's a problem. The mistake I make, I get out of the car, I run to the scene, and I leave my car on ignition. I leave the car key on ignition, like literally I started it and then I opened the door, didn't lock, didn't anything, left the key, ran to the scene. I get to the scene and I realize, okay, Kuzo is trying to bounce, go to the car, and then Tino is trying to pull Kuzo back so that we don't leave him. And who's pulling Tino? Your friend there. I think I need to give her a name because, wow. Guys, because she acted like a tata. I'm just gonna call her Pig. Oh, Pig. I know, what am I saying? I'll call her. So Utata keeps pulling Utina away from leaving. Okay, I get to the scene. I actually pull her off, Tino, because I'm like, can you just fucking leave us alone? Because we keep telling you that Tino's gay. Tino can't even speak at this point, like he's drunk AF. Please leave Tino alone. Tino's gay. You're not gonna get anything out of this. And we want to leave. Like, guess what? Okay, thinks now we are fighting with her, and she's just like, if Nyangfuna was on yo, I can bless. She tried to go for Kuzo first. I don't know what her intentions were, but I saw her pulling Kuzo, trying to push her. Kuzo fell. I went in and I'm just like, leave her alone, leave her alone.
She's trying to comfort me. She got the wrong bitch. She got the wrong mother. She better go home.
Guys, kitcheners. Guys. And at this point, there's no one outside. It's just us. Now the buzzers are watching, and one of them comes vaguely to ask, what's going on? We try to explain. I think he probably thought like we are lying or something. We try to explain, we're like, how Omo Gay is busy trying to take Tino, and Tino is gay. We're trying to explain to her. She's not listening to us. Now we're telling her to move away and go away, and she's trying to fight us. So we're not gonna allow that shit. Like, we have disrespect at this girl at this point. Mina angizwisisi at this point ukuthi sonke besidakiwe and it's just ngushu, or rather this girl was too drunk that it rubbed off on us, or Nancy was so drunk that we didn't really know what was the best thing to do. Cause there we were now, Satosana guys, we falling on the floor. I remember my hand got scratched. It was such a mess. That this is the part that gets me angry about that night. That was so necessary, Tino. That was so necessary. Like, until today, like, I fight with Tino about that moment. because I don't understand why he did that. Yo, this girl actually, guys, Vegas always say that. Like, that girl would have killed us. The way she was just so strong and pushing us on the floor. And there was 2 of us. I feel like that girl would have killed us, because how are we falling off the floor, C2 against her, and she's not even falling. So while we're trying to explain to the bouncer, me and Kuto, to say, no, this is what happened, this is what's happening, can you just talk to this girl, like, tell her to let us go. I think another thing we were scared of was if we went to the car, she was obviously going to follow us and try probably attack the car. So we were scared of just driving off. Also, we didn't know what would happen because we are drunk. We don't know if Tino would be able to run to the car and escape her. And we actually, like, wholeheartedly asking him nicely, can you help us and get rid of her, because we don't understand whether she can't understand English or she's just too drunk to understand. We are sincerely, you know, sympathizing with her that she can't have Tino because of the situation. No, guys, no help whatsoever from the bouncers. This bouncer just walked back. I don't know how, when, why not help us. Can you guys guess, Uguti, while I was trying to talk to this girl and explain to her, Tino ran to my car. Nah, Tino ran to the car. What does Tino do? Drives off. Can Tino drive? Did Tino have a license then? No.
Don't do that. You do it again, you're gonna get cut.
Which I'm not blaming him, because think about it. In your drunk state, you're thinking, yes, I need to now leave the scene. I need to bounce because people are fighting because of me. Blah, 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 blah. Tino drives off. I didn't see him. Nobody saw him. Drives off. In his drunk state, in his no license state, no, I can't drive. All of that involved. Let me tell you now, because we went back to the club to fight with the bouncers to say, how come you guys are not helping us? These are your people that get drunk and then they come want to fight us and cause problems in our lives. Can you, like, get rid of this girl, you know? I get, because we are out here being bitches trying to involve the bouncers. Guess what the bouncer did? The bouncer gets inside the shop, comes out with a pepper spray. Pepper spray bitches to blindness, nah? To, like, heavenly blindness.
I'm amazed at it.
Oh, pardon me. I don't know if it started with me or it started with Kuto, but also I think that's when Tino actually drove off, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he saw what was happening and he decided, okay, this is my chance to drive off because bitches can't see now. Story of my life, guys. We're holding each other now, trying to figure out, okay, bitch, where are you? I'm here. Okay. Because we're those bitches, we start complaining like, why the fuck are you pepper spraying us? What the fuck is happening? I don't even know if that girl got pepper sprayed too, because at that point I think I had a good 15-20 minutes of not seeing. I just found myself standing, like, by the wall, trying to obviously deal with my eyes, see what I can do, you know, to get myself back into life. There I am, guys. There I am by the wall. Oh my god, oh my god. So where are you? I'm here. Did you get pepper spray too? Yes. And I was just crying. Motherfucker. Obviously I was not thinking of Tino at that point, because wow, child, we didn't see that one coming. So okay, so was Tino driving off. This motherfucker drove straight to a thingy. He drove straight to a Roberts. Dear Tino. Uguti uyapi? Ushia. Where are you going when you know you can't really drive? Or maybe he was probably taking lessons. Let me not judge, guys. My friend was probably taking lessons then and he thought he can do this by now. Someone is video calling me and I'm cheating. I'm just gonna put it in.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. What the fuck? Okay, sharp, guys. Long story short, eventually there's a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Nah? I I've never been so pissed, guys. I have never been so pissed. Let me tell you. Just when I saw a little bit of light, you know what I thought of? I'm like, these motherfuckers are fucking with us. These are my police. This is a crime, because how are you pepper spraying a person that's coming to you for help? I was like, okay, this is a crime. They need to be arrested, these ones. Did I not call the cops on them? On some, there's a fact at Kitcheners, people are killing each other. Please rush, someone is on the floor bleeding. Yo, I think I called 3 police stations. I kept like calling. Like everything was happening so fast. I think I saw a lot of scenes happening. And at some point, I really thought I was gonna die, guys. I don't know if y'all have ever been pepper sprayed. Like, if you've been pepper sprayed, I know you know what I'm talking about. That shit hurts for days. Just also to prove to you, Gucci, clearly my friend could drive just a little bit, nah? So he comes back. He comes back with the car. Say, park it close to us. I'm not even thinking of the fact that Gucci, okay, was, you know, was still taking lessons then or anything like that. I'm just thinking, okay, fine. Sorry, someone just did some criminal acts on us, so I'm waiting for the cops. I don't know where baby girl disappeared at that point. Like, I can't remember because so much became blurry, so I can't really remember what happened to her. Funny enough, I feel like Kuto would probably know. Maybe I should call her and ask her whatever happened to that girl. But I know, like, we obviously didn't see the rest of everything because we got pepper sprayed. So now that the car is there, I run to the car. Obviously, we go to the car with Kuto, get in the car, and they're like, let's just go. And I'm like, I am not going anywhere. I'm waiting for cops. Cops must come arrest this guy that pepper sprayed us. How do you get pepper sprayed and then not report to the police? And Kuto's just like, listen, bitch, it's not a big deal. Like, we are fine now. Let's go. They were trying to chase us because obviously we're causing trouble. And I'm causing trouble who? I was not causing trouble. Me. Never. I think I want to go do my brows and my eyes and then come back, finish the story. I'm going to do a very simple look. Like, I'm going to do a nude. I want to show you the base of what I want to go for. Like this type of a nude. Just want to do it off camera so it's quick. The story is almost finished as well. So I'll be back just now. Let me tell you, my bumper at that point, ne, it's running away from us because wow, that bitch Tino. It's actually so funny now when we talk about it. Like, I have to be honest, because every time I talk about it, I'm like, bitch, when were you a driver? Alrighty, so I obviously just went and did my brows. I feel like I did shit, like, but you guys, I know you're not gonna judge me. I think I overbaked, guys. I baked for like an hour. This was not called for. Back to the story, HUNZ. So now my besties are just over everything and they like, see a hamburger, right? Like, fuck the police, forget about everything, like, just forget that we got pepper sprayed, let's go. I'm like, okay, because the driver I'm gonna act like I'm leaving. CANDID, I'm not. I remember starting the car and I just drove around circles. I drove around circles, just keep looking at Kitcheners to check if the cops are really coming. They were also distracted because we kept talking about the whole incident to say, oh my god, what just happened, you know? So they don't see that I'm really driving around circles. And then a mascara just a little bit and an eyeliner. But I think this is just it. I can like even set it. So while I'm driving around circles and everyone is reminiscing, okay, that was not reminiscing, everyone is like obviously going through the most because we're talking about how her eyes hurt, and I'm just like, I am not leaving. Hi guys, I called the cops again, and then I guess them realizing that I'm in business, that's when they were like taking information to say, okay, are you at Utah, blah 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 blah. The last round of driving around the circle probably was my third, fourth time of driving around circles. The third time of driving around it, nah, I hear sirens, like cops sirens. I hear wee from a distance. I'm like, okay, here are the cops. And then that's when I think it hit them that I actually really called the cops. They're like, bitch, for real, for real. I'm like, for real. I'm just gonna tell them, obviously this guy pepper sprayed us and I just want a nigga to pay. Full stop. If it's not too much to ask for, I just want the cops to set us free and actually give us justice. Hey guys, yes, against the law. And then you go get drunk with your law in your head. Uzuzis on your jail. And then the I think it was 3 bikies. They get there, they stop. So we obviously not like next to Kitcheners at this point. We parked like on the side. So the cops' cars stop there and then they jump and then they do, I don't know what you call it, when they like surround the area, and then 2 of them walk in nicely because the bouncers came out, like 2 of them came out to obviously I guess talk to them, and then they step out and then 1 walks towards them. When the bouncer got to them, I don't know what was obviously the story because we're in the car and I'm watching from a distance, and a part of me was like, you know what, go there to explain because you're the one that called the cops. But now I remember, fuck, I'm drunk, like there is no way I'll explain anything that makes sense. I was like, fuck, kinda I had a lot to drink. While I'm thinking of that, I see one of the bouncers pointing at my car. God forbid, I don't know what he was saying. All I thought of was, I think the bouncer was probably telling them that we were causing chaos there, we didn't want to leave, and we beat that girl up. That's all I thought of. What did I do? I ran. Let me tell you, I'm sure I was 2 that day. Ran. So now this is the time I realized, shit, in my car, right? There's like a thing there. Park somewhere, I check the car. The way I was so drunk, HUNZ, I didn't even think it was Tino. I see something that's broken in my mind. I'm like, that girl broke my car. Now I'm angry. I'm like, shit, tomorrow I'm gonna go to the police station to report. Yeah, guys, ninga dawa. Ninga hamban dawa. So I obviously let it go. I'm just like, let me just get home and then I'll sort out everything after. Ooh, guys, look at that. Ciao. Okay, sharp. I drive Tino to his race. Apparently that was the story. Drove Tino to his race. I drove to my race. I stayed with Kuto in the same race. Get there, we park, we go to sleep. Guess what? I wake up the following day. I can't remember. I blacked out like when I was running away from the cops. Blacked out and all I was hearing was stories to my ears. Would he? No, this was the case. You drove Tino home and then we drove to Ray's. You wanted to go back to Kitcheners to talk to the cops because you were so pissed off that they actually pepper sprayed you. Ciao. Sounds like what I would do.
My drunk thoughts.
I remember calling Tino the following day and I was like, bitch, who took you home? Because we were such a mess. All I remember was us being at Kitcheners and I was trying to call the cops. And Tino is just like, bitch, don't ever drink in your life. And I know that was the last time we got so sloshed. Like, believe you me, like, guys, okay, this is me sending awareness now. Please don't drink and drive, or rather, like, just be careful, HUNZ. Anyway, I wanted to see how this look comes out with my braids laid down. But I don't think it's that nice. I think I need to, like, tie them back so you guys see the face. You see that? I think it looks better with. I'm not gonna lie, I lied to the cops. I know I said a lot about how they shot somebody and there's more people shooting people. People are dying at Kitcheners. Can you hurry? They shot the boss. That's why, because they were asking me, where's the boss? Can you give the CEO somebody the phone? And I was like, they also shot him. I saw him breathing hard. Yay! I was a professional. Anyway, that's where I'll end my story. Thank you so much for tuning in up to this point. Please give this video a very big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't too. And thank you so much for staying up to this point. I really, really appreciate it. I'll definitely see you on my next video. Likewise, this is Barelymisst. Stay blessed and beautiful. I love you.
Some call her Barely, some call her Misty. She's a queen, a boss, a pretty bee. Some call her Barely, some call her Misty. Yeah, she's a queen, a boss, a pretty bee. Come with the vibe, T always come with the vibe.